Okay, this is the Google. This is the a sign up page for Gmail. So if you want to create a Gmail, you can go to Gmail sign up page. Then you will get a this type of window. Did you see that? It will ask the first name, asking first name, last name, then username, then password field also, then confirm password also, then show the password also. Did you see that? Then this is a form. This is a form. So what is the use of form? So you form is the concept related to dynamic web page. There is a two type of web pages: static web pages and dynamic web pages. Dynamic web pages means you can change the website, and also the user can interact with the website. But in static website means the user can view only. User cannot do anything in that website. That is user website interaction. It is not possible. But in dynamic web page, user and website interaction. User can enter his name, then user can enter his comment, then user can upload his photo. This kind of, that is, user is continuously interacting with the website. So that kind of website is called a dynamic website. Most of the every websites are available in net. Now it is dynamic web page. So if how the user can enter the details, so one of the way is a form. Did you see that? This is a form. So here first name, last name, username, password, show password, then this is the next click button, then this is another link is here. So actually these are the form element. So what is this? This is a box, right? This box is called text box. It is, what is the use of text box? The user can enter the text. But only one line it is possible. It is, if I click enter, it will go to another. So only one line text it is possible. It is going forward. Okay. So this is also a text field. Did you see that? This is also a text field. User can enter the text as well as numbers, as well as special symbols, anything. Okay, these are the text fields. One text field here, this second text field, and this is also a text field for writing username. Then here, did you see that this one? What is this? This is, if I anything typing here, did you see that? It is the original data will not showing here. So this is not a text field. This is called a password field. Password field. So if comes, this is also a password field. Do you see that? If I type anything here, it will display as a star, right? So this field is called a password field, and this field is called a text field. Then here you can see that if I click on this one, do you see that one tick symbol is here? If I I click symbol is gone. Did you see that? So this is another type of form element. So this text box is a form element, then password is a form element. So this is another form element. This is called checkbox. Did you see that? If I click on this, then what happens? Suddenly one tick symbol is coming. Then if I click again, it is gone. It disappear, right? So this type of box is called a checkbox. This type of field is called a checkbox. Then did you see that this is the button, right? So this is another type of form element. This field, it is called a button. So what are the form elements present in this form? Text field, three text field, two password field, one text box, one checkbox, one button. One button is here. Then there are a lot of another form elements are present in the form. So if I go into, so one by one I will show you. Then do you see that this is the another type of So what is this? This in second page there is another. This is the text field. This is also text field. This is also text field. Did you see that? This is another kind of form element. This is called, you can select the option from here. June, if you want June, August. This is called a list. This is called a list. Did you see that? The one arrow button or the in the right side of this box. Did you see that? This arrow button. Then if you click here, then you can, then you will get a list of data. Then you can select the data. So this is called a list box. So one button is here, then this is a list, then this is also, what is this is also another list, then one text field is here. So these are the different types of form elements are present in a form. Not only this, then coming section I will show you other form elements. Now I think you get an idea about what is text field, then what is a list, then what is checkbox, then what is password field. Then how to create this form using HTML. How to create this kind of form using HTML. So I just write a simple structure here. Then if you want to create a form, you first write a form, F-O-R-M, form. This is compulsory. This form tag is used to create a form. Then next I need to create a text box in my form. So text box is the form element, one of the form element. For creating text box, I'm using one tag is called input. So which tag is used to create text box? That is input. Then input has one attribute called type. Then equal to, if I type text here, then if I type text here, you will get a text box. You will get a text box here. Then if I save this program, if I run this program, you can see that. Did you see that? One text box display in the HTML form. So if I need to create another text box here, then you can also use the same code, copy, then I just Control V, then I just save this same document, then I'm going to run this program again, then two text box is displaying here. So how to identify the two text box here? One text box here, so another text box is here. So if you want to uniquely identify these two text box, you need a one particular value for each text box. For that, using ID attribute, you can identify the particular text box. So this text box, it is actually for my first name. Entering first underscore name. So input inside the form element, only one first name is inside the form element, one text box ID. That text box ID is first name. So using first name, you can identify the text box. Then second, this is another. This text box is used for writing second name. Okay, this is user defined verse. You can write anything. Okay, you can write anything here, no problem. Second name. So what is the ID of this text box? First name. What is the ID of this text box? Second name. So if I going to run this program, anything changes here? Any changes here? No changes here. But one changes here. What is the name of this text box? First underscore name. So what is the name of this text box? Second underscore name. Then another problem. So what is the use of this text box? If the user see this text box, so user have no idea about what I need to write here. So what I need to write here. User can write anything here because there is no nothing displaying here what I need to write here, what the user need to write here, what is the user need to write here. Nothing here. For that, I'm going to create a label. I'm going to create a label for first tag. This is for creating label, label, label. So this label has an attribute called for. This label is actually for which tag? This input tag, first name text field. So here I must write this first name because this label is actually for this text box. Same, I just copy here, then I just paste here, first name. So this must be equal to the id value. This must be equal to the id value. Then label close. Then I'm going to write the label first name. Then label is a container tag, but input is a empty tag. So if I going to save this program, then if I run, do you see that one label is present here? That then the user understand this field is actually for writing first name. So if I click here, if I click on this label, it's suddenly focusing on the particular text field. If I click, do you see that? If I click here, suddenly one cursor button is blinking here. If I am not using this for here, what happen? You will get any difference here? Any difference is here? No difference. You will get the same output, but there is another problem. If I click on the first name, it will not wait. If I click on this field, it will not focusing on this area. It will not focus on this area. That's why you must write for is equal to value. This value should be equal to the ID. So I just create a label for first input tag. Then also I'm going to create a label for second input tag. In second text field, label. How? Label. Then for equal to, what is the ID value of the here? What is the ID value here? Second name in double quotes. What is the ID value of this text box? This is second name. I just take this second name. Then then second name. Then label close. Then I'm going to write the label second name, NAME, second name. Then label close. Then this text field also get a label, so that label is second name. Then file, save this program. Then did you see that this one, if I click on this, suddenly it will focus here. If I click on this first name, it will focus on here. Then if I just write first name is here, second name is here, I need to submit this data. For that, I'm using another type of form element that is called a button. Input type is equal to button. Input type is equal to button. Then just closing this, save. Then I'm going to run. First name is here, last name is here. Do you see that one button is coming here? You can click here, one button is coming here. So if you want to create this type of button, then you can use a input. This you can use this syntax, this code input type is equal to button. Input type is equal to text means it will create a text box. Input type is equal to button means it will create a button. So if I create a value equal to submit. So I'm going to input has another attribute called value. Then if I write like this, then if I save this program run, did you see that that value is displayed on the top of the button? Now what happened? This form has a meaning. First write first name here, second name here, then submit. Then submit. Then do you see some its order is how it's displaying in one row? You can also change the row also. So first I need to, in first line I need to display this only, second line I need to display second name only, third line I need to display this submit button only. How? Use br tag, use a br tag, that is easy. Use br here, then also next after the second use br here again, then save. Now first name here, second name here, submit is here. So I think you understand this concept. Then try it on your compiler. Then if you have any doubt, ask me now.